Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 5561 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 28 moves to clear out 98 jelly. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. And I'm trying to help out Chaz, who has been stuck on this super hard level for about a week now. So we have to try to figure out what strategies we can use to help further our progress. Being a super hard level, sometimes we do get stuck on these. But if we can find strategies to use, then hopefully when we get a lucky board, we'll be able to capitalize on that. First of all, let's take a look at the various elements. I want to try to develop a strategy before I jump in, and then modify it if I see that it's not working or see something better. I've got chocolate spawners here, and I know that they can take over an area once these are open. Right now these can't grow anywhere. And so when I do get something open, I'm going to want to try to take out the jelly underneath so the chocolate doesn't keep growing and then I have to remove it just to get to the jelly, and before I get to the jelly the chocolate grows again, and then I have to remove the chocolate before I can get to the jelly. It's not very efficient. So when I have the opportunity to open this up, I'd like to take out the jelly, especially then I don't have to guess if there's any jelly under. Because until we get to 5 or fewer jellies on the board where they'll flash for me, it's impossible to tell whether there is jelly under a chocolate. And I also can't tell if there's jelly along this strip here. I guess I could do a quick count, but I'm going to wait until I make more progress. I'm going to use this as an exploratory event and really try to figure out what I'm doing and how the board is responding, especially because Chaz said that I think it was the left-hand side of the board, the wrapped dispenser was working, but the right-hand side it wasn't. And I've had that experience on levels, so this is my theory right away. Sometimes on levels, you only get a candy every certain number of turns, like every other or every third turn. But then another phenomenon that's less known is that on some levels, you only get one of these to appear on the board at a time. So let's say I start by getting a wrapped candy out of this side. Oh, if you hear a strange noise, that's Sasu making noises behind me. So let's say I drop down a wrapped candy. While there's a wrapped candy here, this one might not produce a wrapped candy until I get rid of this one. I'm not sure if that's the cause of this, but we're going to try to investigate that. It's going to be hard to investigate with only 28 moves, especially because I think I have to use this area to get to these guys because this is a barrier. I'm really hoping there's no jelly in here, because if there is, I'm going to have a hard time dealing with it. I'm going to try to use these stripe dispensers up here to be my best friends and open this board up as quickly as I can. And I need these keys to help out as well, because I need to open this area. I need to open these up before I can get much help. Okay, so now I've got the chocolate that can grow, and I can't really easily get to the jelly underneath, but that doesn't mean I won't work on it. Let's collect keys, open keys. There we go. And these dispensers are helping me. I'm going to go ahead and make a wrapped. There we go. Beautiful striped wrapped combo. I'm going to collect that key, which is going to open this up, and then the striped wrapped is going to help to hit these and open this side up. So I think we're on the right track. Look at this. This is growing, and I forgot to check to see whether or not we have anything under there. So I'm kind of not going to worry about that yet, and I'm going to focus more on what I can see and do. Oh, now I can check. Yeah, I still have something there. But let's open this up. Oh, how did I miss that? Was there a licorice there? I didn't pay attention enough, and my focus was downward. Okay. So we open this up. There's no jelly here. We're getting close to opening this. There's a wrapped here. Can we get a wrapped to show up on this side of the board? Now, while this is here yet, doesn't mean we won't. Maybe it'll just be in every other. So the jelly that I still need to reach is up here. So if I put these together up here, we'll take out this row. I don't have to worry about this stuff, and presumably there's no jelly here. let's kind of do a double check. So this is a 9 grid, this is a 9 grid, these are double thick, so that's 18 and 18, that's 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. There's no jelly here. We've accounted for all of the jelly on the board. Good news. And I'm going to worry less in the future about the jelly that's over here because we do have the stripes. And so I'm going to hope that we can set things off by, you know, getting stripes like I did with that combo where I was able to hit up there. Because this is the more difficult area. It may be that I end up focusing on this and clearing this and still have one of these straggling behind, but that's not likely. I'm going to make a color bomb and set off the stripe and set off this wrap. We've got a wrapped over here now. So it might have been the every third turn thing. Oh, look at this. We got rid of one and so we got another one. Okay, that side is cleared out for me. Now I have to decide what my best move is. If I take out green, I hit, green? If I take out purple, I hit this, and that's up high, and that might be very helpful. And remember, I'm hoping that a wrapped will drop here now. If I take out orange, it hits here, it hits more jelly, but usually gravity helps with that lower jelly, especially if we're dispensing. Oh, what I really want to do, I don't know what I want to do. I want to set it up with, I'm going to take out purple. I was thinking I want to set it off with a stripe. However, then it might change the direction of these stripes. Like let's say I set this off with an orange stripe. This may go vertically instead of horizontally. That could cause problems. I'm going to take out all purple. I'm going to hope this gets a little help here. There we go. So just by cascading, that worked out. And now I've got to get a stripe aimed here. So I'm going to work on this part of the board. There we go. And now I need that other stripe. I can almost get this. Almost, almost, almost. That wrapped candy now is in my way because I didn't get a wrapped candy over here and I'm not getting that stripe. So very close. Oh no, I got it. All right. So the good news is I got it and I learned on the board. I started with information that I suspected based on other levels I played. So I started with a strategy that ended up being a very valuable strategy. I didn't really need to tweak it too much, except I would pay a little bit less attention to the upper areas and more attention to the bottom in the future. It just worked out for me this way. And then I did get some luck on the board and I was able to capitalize on it. I already knew from Chaz that sometimes the dispensers can be a bit arbitrary, and so I focused on where I wanted the dispensers to drop, but that is a bit of luck, and you have to wait until you get that lucky one to happen. All right, that is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. I always feel a little guilty when I beat it right away, but I do understand luck is involved, so be perseverant because that is also involved on some of these. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.